Now that we're halfway through 2026, it's dawned on me. 3D printing is easier than it's ever been. This is my Bamboo Labs P1S. And even though it came out in 2023, it still holds its own in 2026. Printing on it has always been easy. Now, this isn't a review of the P1S or Bamboo Labs in general. No, this is an overview of the 3D printing world and just how easy it has become to jump into. And if you don't believe me, I have my own 3D printing channel. Yeah, that's me. And I have over 7,000 subscribers. And I know that doesn't mean a damn thing. But you know what does mean something is that I only got into 3D printing because it was easy. Let's start with the printers themselves. Okay, so what makes 3D printing so easy? And why might it be the perfect time for you to jump into this hobby? A few years ago, buying an inexpensive printer meant buying a project. You were buying another hobby. Today, however, that is completely different. You can buy a printer like the A1 Mini at the fraction of the cost, but still get the same exact quality. And if you want something a bit faster compared to a bed slinger, then there are tons of Core XY machines that are very affordable on the market today. And the craziest part is, they just work. But you see, that's only half the story. Setting up a printer used to be intimidating. Now, most printers take you through the entire process. Auto leveling, auto calibration, filament sensors, even print recovery. Instead of spending your first weekend troubleshooting, you spend your first weekend printing. But even if the printer works, there's still one problem. What do you actually print? Coming up with ideas is easy, but turning those prints into 3D models can take time. That is where companies like Nueral 4D come in. With Nueral 4D, you can generate 3D models from simple text prompts, even images, in just minutes. Whether you're looking for inspiration, prototyping a design, or creating assets for 3D printing, games, or even animation, it's a really interesting way to bring ideas to life. What I like most about Nueral 4D is it gives you a starting point. You can generate a model, export it, and then refine it in your favorite software, whether it's Fusion 360, Shaper 3D, or even in my case sometimes, Tinkercad. It's a great tool for experimenting with different concepts and speeding up the creative process. If you want to check out Nueral 4D for yourself, I have a link down below, and I want to thank them again for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. Thankfully, nowadays, we are gifted with beautiful sites like MakerWorld, which are packed with tons of free printable models, such as cable organizers, tool holders, phone mounts, wall mounts, and storage solutions galore. Thousands of useful 3D prints. And most of the time, they are just one click away. And honestly, that is one of my most favorite attributes that has been included in a lot of the 3D printing ecosystems, especially like Bamboo Labs, where MakerWorld is integrated directly into their Bamboo Handy app. I can start a print from my phone, check it even from another room, monitor it while I'm away, and get a notification when it's finished. That would have sounded absolutely insane just a few years ago. Okay, but problem. What if I need a model that I just can't find on one of these sites? Well, that's where designing comes in. Years ago, CAD software felt impossible, impractical, unattainable, only used for high-end engineering. But nowadays, it is completely accessible and easy to learn within a weekend, all thanks to companies like Autodesk with Tinkercad. You can learn the basics of Tinkercad in just about an afternoon and get right to modeling exactly what you need. But if you are a little intimidated with creating your own models, then there is AI. If you need help designing something, ask AI. You need help fixing a failed print? Ask AI. Need help learning CAD? Ask AI. Need help designing your very first model? Ask AI. That is where companies like Neural 4D come into play. Information that used to take hours to find and models that used to take hours to design now is available in seconds. So when people ask me, should they get into 3D printing? My answer is simple. If you have ever been curious, then there has never been a better time. The printers are cheap. The software is easy. The communities are bigger than ever, and the tools are better than they've ever been. 3D printing, honestly, isn't becoming easier. It's already easy. And now it's just waiting for you to start.